Hi guys, it's Lindsay checking in from Strand Salon, and I wanted to show you just a little bit of what it looks like to have extensions. Now, I am wearing not NBR this time. My friend is working with a different kind of method, so I am her guinea pig. So it's pretty interesting for me to experience something other than NBR, and honestly, it's been a valuable experience because I am a licensed NBR artist, which means I've graduated and fully gone through all of DKW Styling Academy and all of the NBR education. But I'm also certified in a concealed bead method. And so wearing something other than NBR has really given me some firsthand experience as to some of the pros and cons and differences between what I offer as a general rule and, you know, what other things are out there. So I will never say one is better than the other. I will never say, don't do that, it's bad because of this, this, and this. I will only tell you that for certain hair types, some things are gonna work better than others. For certain clients, some things are gonna work better for others. So you will never hear any shame in my game saying, if I'm not the one for you, that's no problem. So what I wanted to show you is, this is, my natural hair is underneath here. And if you remember, I decided to cut off all of my hair and go with one short row. I mean, this is not short by a lot of people's standards, but it is really short for me right now. So I did that for just one round and I could not deal with it. So then we went back to 22s. This is actually a mix of 18s and 22s. So I'm not gonna lie, it feels very different having a different method in my hair. It doesn't feel the same blend-wise as I normally wear it. And things are a little bit different than what I'm used to when I'm wearing NBR. So one thing that I have noticed is that my natural hair sticks out a little bit more than I prefer. And it could just be because it's short and it's very thick. I personally don't like cutting into the natural hair to blend. I like to have it as natural as possible. So for me, it's not that big of a deal. I just kind of spread that out and don't worry about it. You know, it's hard when you're doing something that you're not used to doing. You're always comparing it. But if you keep an open mind and realize that everyone does things differently, and you know, even if you work with the same artist over and over again, they're going to be changing things in between and trying things that are a little bit different. So be open with your stylist and be open to that experimentation, because it's never going to be exactly the same. Even when you nail it every single time, there's always going to be something a little bit different. So what I have understood is that for me personally, a concealed bead method has not held as well in my hair as NBR does. And the main reason for that is because NBR uses a different kind of attachment method to create a little bit more of a structured base for super fine slippery hair. So I've worn NBR, I've worn SchmNBR, I've worn a concealed bead method, and I've done a concealed bead method on clients. So that is the one thing that I can say with certainty, that my type of hair texture does not work with a concealed bead method in the same way that it does with NBR, and that's totally fine. It doesn't mean that it's not good. I am enjoying it, but it does seem like it's a little bit closer to my head, and I've had a lot more greasy issues than I normally do. So again, it's my first time wearing this, so I don't know if it's just my body chemistry is different than it was last time or what the deal is. But what I wanted to show you was just, okay, this is what it looks like. I'm actually wearing 3 rows. Now, in most concealed bead or NBR methods, you will use a maximum of 3 rows. There are lots of different methods out there that are neither of the ones that I'm certified in, that does things differently, but the ones that I'm used to are NBR, Harper Ellis, and IBE. So you can use a maximum of 3 rows. And you will have a bottom row, right? So that's gonna give you a lot of length. And then you're gonna have your middle row, which is going to give you fullness as well as length. And then because my hair is so blend, I needed a 3rd row, Or if you're bougie and you just want maximum hair, you can add that third row. So this is where my 18s are because I wanted it more of a layered effect anyway. So that's just going to add fullness. That's not adding length. And it helps blend my natural hair. So I think it's just incredible what we are able to do with some beads, some string, and some hair. It's incredible. I am obsessed with extensions, and you will never, ever not see me with them. Just kidding. I like to take breaks also. So that's something that I do for my clients. Like one of my girls went to Hawaii for 3 weeks. So we took her rows out and then just put them back in as a move up when she came back. That way she didn't have to worry about it, because extensions should make your life feel better, feel more amazing. It shouldn't add anxiety and make you feel like, oh my God, I have to do all this. How am I gonna enjoy my time and my vacation? Another one of my girls, she's gonna be spending most of February skiing. So we popped hers out, did her color, and then we have her reinstallation set for the first week of March. It should be fun, it should feel amazing, and it shouldn't make it feel like something you have to do. So it's not a need. Hair extensions are not a necessity, although it quickly feels like one once you experience really good extensions. So yeah, if you feel like you might be ready for extensions, I have another video that will go through a little bit more of what you really need to know before you make that decision of, yes, I'm ready for extensions. So I'll click that down below. And yeah, I mean, I love extensions, even though these ones aren't what I normally wear. I'm still absolutely obsessed with having all of this hair, and I think it's gorgeous and I love it. And really, it just depends on you communicating efficiently with your artist and trusting that they have the education and the experience to back up their claims that they're gonna give you a good experience. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you wanna see any other videos, let me know, and I'll talk to you later. If you're ready for your hair, click the link in my bio, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.